Hi friends, this is Jen. We are on for our Sunday weekend wild card. It is International Yoga Day, so I thought we'd do some yoga inspired moves in our no repeat sessions. So still doing the whole 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off every minute for 50 minutes, but every move is somewhat yoga related or is a derivation of a yoga pose. So especially if you have shied away from yoga in the past, this gives you a nice little dip in the toes into the water type of feel for yoga in general. So maybe that will make you a convert. Who knows? Hope you had a really nice day. Again, everything is without any equipment. So you don't need anything except for maybe some water nearby. You don't need weights or anything else. I will count down those 45 seconds and of course our 15-second rest in between. And the warm-up is built in. So just in case you've taken a really nice, easy, relaxing Sunday, I certainly have, we will have that workout, or the warm-up, built into the workout as part of the first few minutes of our 50 minutes, no repeat. All right, we'll go ahead and get started shortly. If you have any questions about movements during the session, please definitely just type it in. Hopefully I will have provided some variations just in case that first option is not working for you. But just in case there's anything else that you need, just definitely let me know throughout and I will check and answer as you guys write. So let's go ahead and get started then. So our first movement, let me just say it before I get the music going, is, because it's all yoga inspired, we'll just take an inhale, arms up, and then exhale, cactus out your arms, backward bend, lift your chest up, inhale, arms up, and you'll take a forward fold all the way down. And that's the end of the movement. So all the way up, cactus, all the way up, and forward fold all the way down. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale, arms up, cactus, lift through your chest. And totally feel free to take this at a pace that works for you. So we can be slower, really milk these backward bends, milk these forward folds, whatever feels nicer to you in terms of your pace. Lift through your chest. So it's very much functional, quality warm-up here. Lift through your chest. Find a deep forward fold. You can absolutely bend your legs on your forward fold, especially if your hamstrings feel a little bit like they're not super warmed up yet. So feel free to bend your legs. Breathe here. Lift through your chest. Nice work. Continue here in 3, 2, 1, release. Very good. Our next movement is coming. Side body stretch with your diagonal lunge back. So ready? Begin. We'll just alternate here. As you step out to the side, you'll change out your arms, do a lunge. Good. Nice work. Find that nice side body stretch. Stay low in your hips. Good. I'll do it from the side so you see a little bit better of all of me. Yeah. Breathe. You're already 30 seconds in. Stay nice and low. And again, don't worry about how fast you go. Really feel your side body get that nice long stretch. Continue here. You have 5 seconds remaining. Again, all of this just to warm up our bodies here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. You're moving from a single-legged Tadasana into a squat, and as you bring it back, extend out through your leg. In 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. On your left leg, knee all the way out, circle it around, and then circle it all the way forward. Once it's forward, extend out your leg. Exactly. Keep the height of your knee. Really allow your hips to open here. Good. Really focusing on your core strength, your control, on your balance. Yes, even with your float leg, you remain nice and solid in your balance. Breathe. Good. Move like you're moving through molasses with control. You have a couple more. And 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch to your other side. We'll start in about 10 seconds. Again, you're taking your knee all the way around. Circle it back into a single-legged squat. Return it. Extend. Begin. Go. Yes. Really find that height of your knee to open up your hips. And notice as you circle it out, it's really easy for your upper body to kind of follow you. Control it, engage your strong, strong core. Yeah, exactly. Circling it back doesn't seem so bad. When you circle it forward, control it even more so your left leg doesn't go too far over to your right. Good, so nice. And think of that front leg. Your knee goes up first to find that height, and then you extend. Exactly. In 3, 2, 1, and release. Great job. Awesome. 3-legged dog. So you're starting with your left leg. You go all the way up, and then exhale, knee to your right tri. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Left leg goes up, 3-legged dog. Knee to your right tri. So keep your hips lifted. You can point or flex your feet, your foot. I like to flex when I'm in 3-legged dog. I like to point when I shift forward, cross my body, knee to right tri. Think of getting your knee up a little bit higher, above your elbow, toward your tricep, maybe even toward your armpit. Shift forward. Good. Continue here. Breathe. Use your strong core. You have less than 10 seconds remaining. Really find that shift. In 3, 2, 1, release. Good. We'll just do the other side, of course. Breathe. We get started in about 10 seconds or so. It's your right leg, 3-legged dog up, over into knee to tricep. Ready? Begin. Go. Right leg up. Knee to your left tricep. Really cross your body here, using your strong obliques to hike your knee up above the plane of your elbow. Big twist, strong obliques. And again, notice that I'm not going very quickly. I'm moving in a very deliberate fashion so that I can maximize my height. Really use your strength here. Continue. You're almost there. About 10 seconds. You're going from that flexed foot to your pointed toes. Warm up these obliques. 3, 2, 1, release. Awesome. Okay, next. Okay. You'll bend your left leg forward. Your kneeling position. Go from exalted warrior. Exalted warrior. Hands in prayer. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. So lift up, find your elbow outside. Go lift, find that big stretch, hook your elbow outside, get your twist. Yes, beautiful. I can already tell, Molly, you're doing this beautifully. Your twists are always so gorgeous. So really find that lift tall through your chest, side body, and then find your good twist. And then use your back leg, right, to really ground yourself down to help you establish balance. So even as you're doing this mild backward bend little twisty thing, you have control over your body, over your movement. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. All right, we're starting again in just a bit. You're on your left knee, right foot's in front of you. Get ready in 5 seconds. Left arm goes up in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Left arm goes up. Find your elbow outside twist. And experiment a little bit here with your distance, your front foot and your back knee. You might need to open it up a little bit more. This is exalted warrior kneeling, right? Usually we do this with your back toes on the floor, back knee off of the floor. We're just warming up. This gives us an opportunity to be slightly more stable here. I know, even though it feels a little bit unstable, should be a little bit more stable at least than being on your toes. Almost there. Breathe, less than 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, release, good. Okay. We're in wide leg forward fold, and we're just doing, so your feet are parallel with each other. We're just touching our opposite foot. Open up your feet as wide as you'd like. 3, 2, 1. So you're just reaching for your opposite foot. Maintain the length in your spine, right? So even as you twist each direction and you fold in that fashion, think about long chest, long spine. Avoid rounding. If you feel like you can't touch the floor, which totally you don't have to, think about staying long and maybe you're up here, right? But you're not here in a hunchback, right? Think about opening up your chest as you extend. Almost there. 5 seconds. Pull your navel in tight. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. You're moving into ninja. So this is kind of aggressive, but it's almost like a lateral lunge. So if you find that you're not warmed up yet, you're moving side to side lateral lunge. That's basically high ninja. Otherwise, you're coming down here. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So, shifting your weight side to side. Each time you transfer your weight, just check the straight leg foot. You're either keeping completely flat on the floor or you're letting your heel lift up. If you're like, Jen, this is way too much, crawl your fingers across. It doesn't need to be super fast, right? Crawl your fingers, no problem. Or you're here. This uses just a little bit more control, a little bit more strength in your legs and your core. Take your time. Whichever one you want to do, whichever variation suits you a little bit better. Pull your navel in nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Okay, your next one. Hands to your head, your weight's in your left leg, find warrior 3. All you're doing is tapping down, lifting up. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. So square your hips, tap down your toes, lift up again. So ideally your upper body stays still, I'll move here, and you just pick up your back leg, right? In this case, it's our right leg. And then just notice your right toes will want to veer out toward the right. I want you to drop your right hip down and maintain your both hip points facing the floor. Flex your foot so you lead with your heel on your lift. Maintain the straight long leg. That's 30 seconds. You're totally almost there. Stay with it here. Good. Yes. In 3, 2, 1, release. Good. We're simply switching our legs. You're on your right foot, hands to head. Your left leg goes up and down. We start in 5 seconds. Pull your navel in tight. Hinge. Let's begin. Go. So, again, your left hip point is the one that'll want to open up toward the left. Really solidify. Make up a strong, strong core. Top of your head through your heel is one long line in your warrior 3. And then check with your hands by your head if your elbows are drooping down. Lead with your heel. Check if your toes have faced out toward the left-hand side. Re-square your hips. Pull your navel in nice and tight. Continue here. We're well over 30 seconds. Breathe here. Good. In 3, 2, 1, release. Awesome. Okay. Okay. This will give us a little bit of a break. We're in second position, heels and toes out. We're simply pushing out, then push straight up, like you're lifting the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So, upright your spine. Let your knees push out to the sides and track your toes, your big toe. Lift your chest up. Sit down a little bit lower. Again, don't worry about how fast you go. Really push up, push all the way out. So you're finding a T, and then you're raising the roof. That's exactly right. 30 seconds in. Good. Upright your spine again. Pull your navel in tighter. Yeah, exactly. 5 seconds, guys. Sit down a little bit lower. In 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. This is really nice because it works on our wrist extension as well. Okay. High crescent to warrior 3. You know warrior 3 now. We're moving from high crescent. Step your left foot forward. Hold here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, begin. Transfer your body weight. Extend. Soften your base leg. Return. So I'm here. Transfer. Lift. Check your right toes facing the floor. Return. Upright your spine. Straighten out both legs for your warrior 3. Firm up your core. Continue to extend out through your arms. But if your shoulders don't really like this, feel free to bring your hands in the prayer position, with the caveat being your shoulders may want to dump in your prayer position. So draw your shoulders back, open your chest. You have 5 seconds remaining. Open your chest here. 3, 2, 1. Release. We're just doing the other side. So it's high crescent into warrior 3. You decide what you want to do with your arm position. Get ready, 5 seconds. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Transfer your weight. You have warrior 3. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. Continue here. Transfer. Continue to drop this left hip down, right? So your left foot, once it leaves the floor, your toes are facing the floor as opposed to the left-hand side. Remember your hand options. Your hands can be in prayer position. If you don't even like the hands in prayer position, feel free to bring your hands on your waist. And this is a great gauge to just check if your left shoulder is opening up relative to your right, right? So all the arm positions have their benefits, pros, cons, all those wonderful things. You choose the one that's right for you. 3, 2, 1, release. Awesome. Okay. Our feet are hip width apart. We're gonna come up onto our toes with our arms in mummy, and you're simply gonna bend until your hips come down in line with your knees, and then you re-straighten them. Go. Keep your heels up high throughout. And again, take your time with this. Woo. Maintain your balance, focus one point. Feel your shoulders in line with your hips, meaning they don't drop forward relative to your hips. It's as if you're sliding down this imaginary back wall behind you. Lift up tall through your chest. As you sit your hips down, lengthen up even more. My legs are already shaking. Breathe here. Continue, continue. I'm watching the time, guys. Breathe. Pull your navel in tight. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Release. Wow, not easy. Good work. Eagle arms into warrior 2. So let's do eagle with your right leg over, your right arm under. Start here. From here, unwind your leg, step back into warrior 2. Your left foot does not change. Transfer forward, eagle pose. Yes, take it back. Good. So this is really a lot of work for balance, for core stability, for movement control, transfer, and your left leg will probably feel a little bit burned out because it doesn't really straighten at all through this. You shift, transfer your weight there, and your left leg has to be bent when you actually move into eagle for your left thigh to be that shelf for your right leg to cross. 3, 2, 1, release. That went by quickly. Your eagle on the other side. Left leg will cross on top, left arm goes underneath. If these arms don't work, I want you here, grab onto opposite shoulder blades. Go. So, again, your right foot does not change its orientation, right? The entire time, My right foot stays constant. I simply transfer my weight from my right leg into both legs, evenly distributed. Drop your shoulders. And notice I kind of jolted that last time. I want to avoid that jolt. So everything is more of a transfer as opposed to a shift and hope, right? So I could have done better on that, which I'm trying to do now. Good, you have about 5 seconds left. Stay with me here. In 3, 2, 1, release. Great, nice work. Side angle. We did this yesterday, remember this? We're gonna add a little bit more. Each time you move into side angle, you pick up your heel, then you bend your arms, lower your heel. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Open your chest, right? Your right arm on top, your heel goes up as you straighten out your arms. If this feels okay to you, you can start to look up above your right arm, up to the ceiling. Open your chest. Breathe for me. Breathe for me. Continue. Nice little heel raise. Your right foot, outer edge, flat against the floor. We have about, let's see, 7 seconds. Breathe. Pull your navel in nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. That heel raise is no joke, huh? Okay. You know how this goes. As you extend your arms, your heel will go up. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Go. Yes. Really open up through your chest. And if you can afford to do so, you change your gaze maybe up toward the ceiling. Think of your right rib cage coming forward. Breathe here. It does not need to be fast. Breathe. You got it. Come on. Breathe, breathe. Weight stays. More on this right leg, just a hair. Your hips do not travel up, down. Just your heel. Almost there. This side feels longer for me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I keep on checking the watch. 3, 2, 1. And it's never the time. Okay. Reverse warrior to half moon. So left leg's in front. Reverse is here. You transfer your weight into your left leg. Half moon. All right. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So you have your reverse warrior. Transfer your body weight. Lift it up. I'm trying to find an angle where I stay in the picture. There we go. Transfer your weight. Remember, half moon, your left fingers can touch just outside of your left foot or not at all. All right, so reverse warrior, transfer your weight, lift. Yes. Continue. Reverse. Transfer, lift. Continue. So we're doing a lot of these transferring of our weights, and the idea is to move seamlessly so there's not so much jolting in between. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, release. Feel free, always remember to touch down with your half moon arm. As we move into this next side, you're shifting forward. Your right fingers either touch down on the right of your right hand or they stay lifted. Let's go. And reverse. Transfer your body weight. Try not super jolty. Best you can. Reverse warrior gives you that side body stretch. Maybe feels kind of similar to your exalted warrior. Stay lifted on your left side, even as you kind of lean in that direction. Go for the length along your right side body. And especially if this balance feels pretty secure each time, I want you to start to lift your right fingers off of the floor. Stack your shoulders. Continue to breathe. In 3, 2, 1, release. Good, so nice. Okay, dolphin kisses are no joke. You're basically in dolphin, which is forearm downward dog. For this, imagine you have a block in between your both hands, and you're gonna go kiss that block from dolphin. She'll show you once. I know our rest is a little bit longer right now. Your elbow's not too wide. You move from dolphin, and you kiss in between your hands. Yeah? Get ready. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. So dolphin, shift forward. Yeah? Dolphin. Notice your elbows will want to separate out on you. Try, keep your elbows just underneath your shoulders. Your head is not touching the floor here. Spread your 10 fingers out wide. Send your chest back behind on your dolphin. Breathe. Pull your navel in tight. Good. Shoulders are behind elbows, and then they come forward of. Really strong. Open up through your chest. Good. Stay with me here. We're almost there. Move with control. 5 seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Not easy. Nice work. Dolphin kisses are no joke. That's exactly right. It should be on a t-shirt. That'll be our slogan. Okay, we're on the floor. Belly down next. So, we'll move our arms a little bit here. Both arms will go forward. You lift up, you lower. Take it out to a T, you lift, you lower. Take arms behind you, you lift and lower. Back to the T, and so on and so forth. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So arms in front like Superman, Superwoman. Lift out to the side, back behind, go lift. And again, not to worry about how many you do. I want you to find just a moment of stillness to demonstrate control, right? It's just like the end of a boulder problem. When you finish the route, you hold on to that final hold just for a few seconds to demonstrate that you've established control over the situation, over the position. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, release. Not too bad. Okay, bird dog. You'll be on your hands and your knees. Left arm forward, right leg back. And I'll have to do it from this angle. You're gonna keep your left arm, right leg straight and just move out to the side. All right? Get ready in 3, 2, 1. So you'll just need to check your space here. Out to the side. Breathe. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make it longer for you just because I couldn't find my position. Breathe here. In all seriousness, you might need to adjust a little bit, not only to accommodate the movement, but just to find a good position for a good stack with your hand underneath your right shoulder. Find a good place for yourself there. Flex your right foot, guys. Breathe. Almost there. We've got about 5 seconds. Pull your navel in a little bit tighter. Keep the height of your leg. In 3, 2, 1, release. All right, I'm gonna already evaluate what my situation is for my other leg. You have 5 seconds until we begin. It's your right arm, your left leg. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. So keep the height of your left leg. Notice where it's going and if it's dropping. Pull your navel in nice and tight. Good. Flex your foot, guys. Maintain the height. Use this back foot, your right foot, to really press down through your ankle so you can help your body find its balance. That's 30 seconds. Why does this feel so long? Breathe. Come on. Less than 10. Pull your navel in, lift your leg up higher. In 3, 2, 1, release. Whew. That one is not super easy. Okay, we're on to our 27th minute. High plank, but with your fingers facing yourself. You see this? Fingers facing yourself. Take your toes back behind you. It's just a hold. Ready? Begin. If this already does not feel really good, it's a big challenge, stay right here. Continue to push your chest away. If this still doesn't feel really good, take your fingers out a little bit to the right, to the left. That ought to alleviate any pressure you might feel. Also, of course, you can be down onto your knees. If this feels particularly comfortable, you can alternate your legs, lift them one at a time. Again, we're not going for speed. Sometimes we are going for speed, but this one is purely strength. Continue to push your chest hollow as you would in any high plank situation. Almost there. 5 seconds. Yes, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Okay. Prayer twist lunge. Okay, we got this. Your left leg's in front, right toes back behind. Take yourself into that twist where we were kneeling previously. Go from here, transfer your body weight, pick up your leg, step it back. That's your movement. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, begin. So it's a pure transfer of weight again. And then just notice if your elbow starts to slip from the outside of your left leg, you can always pause to adjust. Use your left palm to push your left thigh out of the way and adjust. Your balance will feel easier if you look at a steady, non-moving place. All right, open up your chest just a little bit more. Good, you can choose either to flex or point your toes back behind. Do it from this angle. Transfer and lift, you can point, or you can flex. Almost there. Good. 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm doing the other side. Ooh, your right leg is in front. Get ready at 5 seconds. Your left arm is on the outside. Hands in prayer. Begin. Go. Transfer. Good. So, notice again, what we're going for is a really beautiful seamless transfer without too many sharp edges, right? I love me some sharp edges in personalities, they're kind of fun. But for this, we're going for seamless movement. Shift and lift. Good, nice control. And again, I've lost a little bit of my elbow. I'm gonna push my right thigh out of the way with the help of my right hand. Open your chest. And if your balance feels good, of course, you can change your visual. Good. 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Very good. Straddle crunches. You lie down. Straddle out your legs. Here. Flex your feet. Every exhale, you lift yourself up. Stand up for your arms. Flex your feet so your heels are up, toes face down. Get ready, begin, go. Exhale as you come up. Maybe you tilt your tail as well, so you have that added benefit. Good. Breathe here. Exhale. Lift your blades up off of the floor. Flex your feet. Heels up, toes down. Breathe. You got this. Nice straddle. Huge crunch. Good. Stay with it here. Really find your maximum each time as you lift yourself up. Couple more. In 3, 2, 1, release. What a nice little break, huh? I have water with me today. I'm totally gonna drink. I'm not gonna lie, it's carbonated. Reverse table to pike. Looks like this. Give yourself enough space so that your butt can fit through the distance between your hands. So reverse table properly is with your hips all the way up, right? Literally looks like a reverse table. Once you lift, your neck is in neutral. You tuck your chin in, drop your hips, and send them through with your butt up off of the floor, all right? So let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Again, your fingers do not have to face completely forward, especially if your wrists do not feel comfortable doing this. Face your fingers out towards the sides just a little bit more. Good. Really engage your core so much that as you send your hips back, you find yourself huge pike position. Your butt just skims the floor, maybe even stays completely up off of the floor. Push strong into your palms and find a really good reverse table. So each time you find your reverse table, pick your chest up, lift your hips up, really find a parallel line with the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, nice. Okay, second position. Grab a hold of your opposite elbows, heels in, toes out. We've done this before, we're just gonna hinge. Begin, hinge and then come back up. Hinge and then come back up. So allow your hips to push back as you hinge forward. As always with the second position, your knees track your big toes, your second toe. So really find that openness through your hips. Especially we have some more hip stuff coming up. So the more we can warm it up here, the better. Pull your navel in tight. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. You're about 30 seconds in. Push your hips way back. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, release. Awesome work. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I just mentioned we have a little bit of work. Next one is a rollback. We know rollbacks because we've done them before. So this is your first option. When you roll back, you sit into Malasana. First option. If you're like, this is super easy, I do this all the time, I want you to roll forward into crow, right? So you're getting a longer break, of course. So when you roll back, I want you to plant your palms, move into crow. Lift, lift. Yeah? So, and you can slow that down quite a bit. Let's get ready, start in 5 seconds. You move into Malasana or you move into crow. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So hopefully I'm more in screen this time. Move into crow, get your knees up high onto your armpits, and take it back. High into your armpits, lift up. So think about hugging your arms, your elbows in, and then lifting up. You can do 1 foot at a time, both feet at a time, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I am not gonna lie to you, crow is generally my nemesis. I find it very challenging of all the arm balances. Do you see how like wiggly wobbly it is? So I like to do 1 leg at a time. And I feel much more secure that way. In 3, 2, 1, release. How'd that go? I'm curious. You let me know. We went a little bit over. Okay. We have rollbacks to pistol alternating. So, same deal. If this was challenging already to get into Malasana, I want you to continue doing that. Feet out wider will be your easiest option. Then you can bring your feet in closer. That's your second option. If Malasana was like kind of challenging, but like you're almost kind of getting there, you can bring your legs in a little bit closer to get up. If you're doing pistol alternating, you're coming up and finding yourself up all the way. And you're alternating. And you may not get up. We'll see. Okay, Molly. Yeah, Molly, that's awesome. Let's start in 5 seconds. So you're pistol alternating, you're doing Malasana, maybe you want to do crow again. In 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! My left leg is like so much stronger in this. I think that if you find you have like one weaker leg, you gotta use some momentum. Drive yourself up, right? Even if it's not pretty. I want you to use that momentum, get yourself lifted. Yes! I'm so proud of myself. You gotta sometimes give yourself a pat on the back, right? There's of course always stuff to work on, but it's always really nice to reward yourself too, even with some acknowledgement. And it's over. So give yourself a huge pat on the back, giving you a high five. That was awesome, not easy. Okay, this next one's not super easy either. Okay, we're doing a vinyasa. So we'll start with our left side plank with our right arm up. We've done this in core class before. We're just doing it for a steady 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. You lift your hips up higher. Continue to face your chest out toward the side as you lift your hips above parallel, and then dip your hips as if they're going to touch the floor. If your wrists are bothering you at the moment, come down to forearm plank, side forearm plank, and give me some hip dips. Flex your feet. Good. And again, of course, you can take your options of your right foot in front of your left, or however you want to stagger your space. You have about 10 seconds. Move with control. Don't worry about how many you do. Move with control. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. All right. We're on our right hand next. Do all this rearranging of my space. Maybe you do too. We start in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. I gotta get it together. Hips up. And to that hover. And go lift. And to the hover. Continue. I'm gonna check in with Daria. Oh my gosh. Me too, Daria. Oh my gosh. I think for me though, I think it's the heat a little bit. Daria just saying like, some days it feels like just everything feels hard. Or sometimes do you feel that sensation of like your body just being heavy for no particular reason? I think oftentimes the heat is quite draining. And I know today is a little bit cooler than the last few days, but I do feel like there's sort of a lag in our body's response time sometimes. So definitely do not be hard on yourself. You're here, Daria. I feel like even getting yourself here is huge on a weekend for sure. In 3, 2, 1, release. That's why I kind of like just super look forward to our time together, because like it's really like there are no excuses. Like we just have to move, right? It's good. It's really nice. Yes, like molasses. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Malasana walks forward and back. So you know Malasana. I want you to walk forward, walk back 4 times. Get ready? Begin. It doesn't matter which foot you start off. I'm doing left, right, and then I'm gonna go back, right, left, and then left, right, take it back, right, left, good. Continue here. Yeah, exactly. Open your chest, lift up so the sides of your body are pretty long. You have about 15 seconds remaining. Breathe, breathe. Pull your navel in tight, sides of your body long. Breathe, 5 seconds. Finish it out, whatever you've got. 3, 2, 1, awesome, good. Okay, we never hit a yoga class without some chair pose, right? So we've got chair pose. Okay, so you know chair pose, we sit like this. Each time you lift up, you're gonna squeeze your elbows in, lift your one knee up, and then return. Squeeze in, lift your other knee up, return. So it's a mild backward bend each time. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest, and I'll change up my orientation so you can see this as well. So, looks like this. And I have to admit that I've been trying to do a 45-second on, 15-second off for today, but we've been off because the movements are a little bit more detailed. Woo! So the 45 seconds on has definitely been true, if not more than that, but our breaks have also potentially been a little longer. So that's my caveat of the 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off for today. It's not as precise with the more detailed positioning. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. That one seems super benign, but it's like kind of funny actually. Okay, 39th minute. Roll backs with Baddha Konasana. So you're just rolling back with your feet like so. but I want your feet up off of the floor. So once you roll back, I want you to lift them up off of the floor and they'll just stay lifted. Baddha Konasana is just your soles of your feet together and your knees out to the right, to the left. Get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2. You got it, Emma, no problem. Let's go. Ha. Yeah. You're holding onto your feet. This should not be terrible. If you're feeling super ambitious, like this feels pretty easy, I want you to try to bring your diamond shape up a little bit higher. So bigger diamond with your feet sort of in front of your chest. And I forgot to mention that like Aishwarya was asking me about hollow bodies in general and finding a neutral spine. I actually maybe haven't explained it very well, but you want sort of like a rounded, like a gentle, like hammock, banana-like shape in your hollow body. So just sort of similar to these gentle rollbacks as we've been doing. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Okay, your next one. Dolphin. Do you remember dolphin that we did earlier with the kisses? We're finding dolphin and just alternating your legs up, right? Right leg up, left leg up, you know, all that. Okay, get ready. Find your dolphin. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just switch your legs out. The main thing we notice in dolphin is your elbows wanting to open up, and the other thing is wanting to come forward as in forearm plank. I want you to send your weight back into your legs so your shoulders are back behind the plane of your elbows. Breathe. I cannot see my watch yet. Okay, there we go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Continue here. We have about 12 seconds left. Really stabilize. Keep your weight back into your legs. 5 seconds. Belly in tight. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Okay. Spine twist. Yes. Sometimes I look at my notes because these are all kind of random movements, and I'm like, what did I mean by this? So, spine twist setup looks like this, right? So bend your left leg down here, put your right foot on top. All we're doing is going from this spine twist setup to a stand. All right, lift, and we lower without touching the floor. Switch out your legs, and then we do the other side. Lift, and again, because we're working on seamless transitions, not too much of a jolt. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, begin. So without touching the floor, you lift yourself up, lower yourself down, switch out your legs without touching the floor, transfer, lift, lower yourself down, switch, switch. Yes. Good. That's the way. Good. And see, as you transfer your weight forward, finding that hinge position, if you can make it a little bit smoother, so it's like you intentionally hinge as opposed to this very aggressive like stomp and lift, right? You want to control it, handless, and move into it. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, release. Good, very nice. Okay, we have our lizard. So we step left foot to the left of our left hand, back knee off of the floor, and we're just doing heel raises here. Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Open your chest, allow your hips to sink heavier. Continue to lengthen out through your spine. Feel the left side of your body, yes, maybe touching with your left thigh, but not collapsing or crunching onto it. Your heel raises don't have to be quick, but I want you to find that full range. Good. Push firm into your palms, so at no point in time are you dumping into your chest. You're really lifted as much as your hips are melting. Very good. Continue to breathe here. I may have shortchanged us for the last exercise, I'm now noticing. That's okay. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. We release. Good. We switch out our legs, of course. Right foot to the right of your right hand, and your back toes, you see, are tucked. Your back knee up off of the floor. We'll start in 5 seconds or so. 3, 2, 1. This right heel. Push your chest away from the floor. Really firm up. This is almost like getting the opportunity to do high plank without the full load of your weight, right? So take advantage of that and see if you can continue to follow the integrity of this by continuing to push your chest away as if you were in high plank proper. Pull your navel in. Yes. Get that full range, the lift of your right heel and the lower of your right heel up and down. I love just having very flexible feet, especially since we've been at home and spending so much time at home. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Okay, forearm plank, knee to the same side. So all we're doing is knee to the same side, legit. That's all. Get ready to start in 3, 2, 1. So, knee to same side, knee to same side. You alternate these. Just check in forearm plank. Sometimes our hips end up looking pretty high. Drop them down in line with your shoulders. If you don't have a visual check, for me, somehow it feels a little bit slightly lower than what it feels like to be straight. So your hips are pretty hovered against the floor. If your hips are not very open, meaning that your knee might just graze against the floor, right? So it's pretty close. Yes, 5 seconds. Continue to breathe. Push your chest away from the floor. 3, 2, 1, release. Awesome. Okay. Listen, I usually am not a big fan of chaturangas, but I think they're worth practicing, especially since you'll probably encounter them in a yoga class. So, you can decide whether you want to do a chaturanga all the way through upward dog and downward facing dog, or if you just straight up want to work your narrow arm push-ups, you're totally your choice. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. So if you're going through it, shift your body weight forward a lot. Hug your arms, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Draw your shoulders back. Your thighs stay off the floor. You push back into downward facing dog. So transfer your body weight forward. Shift more forward than high plank. Bend your arms, elbows. Inhale. Flip your feet, tops of your feet on floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're moving so slowly, and that's 30 seconds already. But my whole beef with chaturangas is that they're actually quite hard to do. So oftentimes in yoga class, when you cycle through like hundreds of them, 3, 2, 1, you're likely to end up being slightly sloppy, right? I'm not saying that because I don't think you specifically are strong. I just think nobody, unless you just bang out these chaturangas all the time, I think they're very hard to actually do well. So we just did about like 4 of them, maybe 3, 4 of them. And that to me, like doing them very well is really difficult. So anyway, maybe I'm just projecting. Okay, half tortoise is next. You're gonna sit down, kneeling position, arms with your ears, and you're just simply gonna fold and bring yourself up. So strong core exercise. 3, 2, 1. So palms touch. I like to cross my thumbs and lift back up. The idea is to keep your hips as heavy onto your heels as possible, and without letting your without letting your arms just collapse down onto the floor. Let your forehead touch the floor first, if it's going to touch at all, and then you pick yourself up. Right? So really engage this strong core. There's no collapse, no fingers first. Think about your forehead touching first and lengthen to come out. I think this is one of the more challenging things to do. Again, I might be projecting, but I just find that controlling this movement is quite difficult. So you can let me know what you think. Maybe you think it's super easy. Squeeze your ankles together. In 3, 2, 1, release. Very good. Our next one, this is our 47th minute. chair, prayer, tricep bend straight. Awesome. So we're gonna hinge quite a bit forward. Your hands are gonna touch like this, chin away from your chest, and you'll simply straighten and bend your arms. Go. Pull your navel in nice and tight. So chin away from your chest. And if you have a high bun or something like this might be a little bit tricky to negotiate with your hair. Continue to extend out through your arms. Pull your belly in nice and tight. Breathe, breathe. Chin away from your chest. I need to constantly remind myself. Good, so this is a little bit of work. Of course, shoulders, triceps, and sitting low, our legs, our belly, everything. You have 5 seconds left. Stay with me here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Release. Not easy. Great. Molly, I kind of agree though. It's hard, especially when the teacher is kind of cueing it really fast, like go through your chaturanga. I also think it's like really difficult not to be sloppy. You're trying to follow the pace of the class also, so that's a really good point. Okay, fallen triangle leg lifts are next. You have a couple options because these are not super easy. I feel like I've prefaced everything with like, this is not super easy. Maybe it is super easy. Okay, so you're gonna start with a side plank. That's not true. You'll start with a high plank. Bring your left knee, cross your body, and send it out to the right-hand side so you're in this position. Now I want you to, let me stabilize through your right leg, pick up your left leg, and lift your leg from there. All right, get ready and begin. Left leg goes up. If you're like me and you're like, oh my God, this is kind of hard, bend your right leg a little bit and see if that'll give you some more leverage to pick up your left leg. If this is still not working, come all the way down and give me some inner thighs right here. Okay, so your choice. You're about 20 seconds in. Whichever option is perfect. I'll repeat those. You're all the way up here with both straight legs, or you can bend your back leg and lift from there, or you're on the floor. Good. Continue. Yes. Stay with it. Flex your left foot, guys. Get that inner thigh. 5 more seconds. Ooh, this is painful. 3, 2, 1. Release. We'll switch the sides. You have all of those options still. You're either keeping both legs straight, or you're bending your back leg, or you're coming down just the inner thighs. Get ready. Right knee crosses your body. Left leg is your base. Go. Ready? Lift. So this, of course, gets into our side plank or obliques, but also your inner right thigh. Flex your right foot. Either your left leg is bent or straight. All right, you decide. We're already on our final 2 minutes of class, the video is telling me. So I'm gonna have to start another video shortly. Breathe. Stay with me, I'm shaking. 10 seconds. Come on. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, nice work. That was our 49th minute. We have our 50th minute remaining. I'm gonna switch out the video. All right, see you guys in a little bit.